You want us to bug his watch?
I hate surprises.
Clyde's watch.
When Wendy asked me for a divorce, that was a pleasant surprise.
See Clyde Marshall, the former chief law enforcement officer of the United States?
Can you do it?
Ethically, no.
You want video? Elisa had 2 phones. The police only found one.
Or the DA didn't feel the need to share that information. This is the contact list from the second phone.
Did you light a candle?
I'm not one of those women.
I know that scent. That's love. That burns.
Why didn't you just email me?
Do you really want an illegal hack on your computer? I don't want to get involved in this.
You're already involved.
Because my name showed up in a dead girl's phone contacts.
Were you her supplier?
You're not going to eat.
A girl from Chinatown shows up on a yacht with a lot of prep school kids from Park Avenue.
She was a pretty girl. Pretty girls get invited everywhere.
You have a cousin in Atlanta Penitentiary. I can get him moved to Danbury so Grandma can see him.
I thought you left the FBI.
Did you ever leave the triads?
Lisa's smart. She was careful. She had hustle. She would move Crystal and Molly in the Cubs. She knew all these kids from school.
She got the drugs from you.
At first. She came out on the 7 train when she was 14, do her homework on the train. Then it was Uber. Then she bought a BMW and found a new supplier.
What aren't you telling me?
She stopped being careful. She started selling fake Molly, methadone, just enough MDMA to turn the test kits black.
How much fake Molly was she moving?
Enough to buy a new BMW.
Nice knots.
That's what summers at the yacht club will do for you.
Tell me this isn't Brandon's.
It's not admissible.
Brandon and Alyssa had sex with ropes? She turns up strangled to death? How's this not admissible?
Look at her nails.
Wow, I love the manicure.
Alyssa was a nail biter. It's in the coroner's report.
Not with those nails. The half moon nails. That's a vintage look from the 40s.
It's not admissible because it's not Alyssa.
You win a free meal at the Arby's of your choice.
He had 2 girls on the yacht.
How do I get invited to a high school party?
Is that you, AB?
Emily gets so unhappy. It's unbearable. She asked me to get that girl invited. It was a very small guest list, but she moped and moped. Well, you can't say it, but you know how pushy Asian girls are.
I remember when you called me.
It's so typical of how clueless Emily is. We were there. We watched the whole thing happen. So you were all on the yacht?
This stupid party was Pete's idea. I told him not to do it, but you can't tell him anything. Well, maybe you can, but I can't. Not even when we were married. He has no relationship with Brandon. Did he tell you that? He got him an apartment when he was 16 and basically stopped seeing him. He hadn't seen him for a year before the party.
Honestly, I think the only reason that girl befriended her was to get at Brandon. I told Emily, you'd better tell her Brandon is yours.
Mrs. Ben Simon, do you realize that this is Emily in this photograph?